Hello everyone. In this early morning, I have finished a live stream section regarding to C# to work with the database with the SQL server, and this is another version, an English version, to tell you the same story I have talked in the live stream section. And this is a special version go along with the Vietnamese version, just because this semester with me is a special semester. It's my honor to have 4 international students comes from France and Belgium, and it's also my challenge to have a class and to take a class and to lecture a class with in English. And I don't want anyone to left behind. So whenever I have an English, a Vietnamese version of coding, I also think about give and record an English version to have our international to catch up with the lecture. So this is for you. And for the Vietnamese guy, you can see my video in the English version after you have spent more time with me in this early morning, just to take a chance to practice more and more in the working with the C# and database, and maybe in another chance to practice English with me. Please forgive me for any mistake in English, in pronunciation, and even in the explanation of the knowledge to you all. Thank you so much. To make sure that all of you catch up with my coding speed, to ensure that everyone can code with me at the same step, at the same pace. So I make some, I post into my own GitHub the source code in the last class section. Yeah, and I know that you all already have your own source code, but to make sure that you can code with me today, please download my own code and use this to practice with me today. And I promise the code nearly the same with your code in the last class section. Now, please go to my GitHub. Do it now, C# Craftsman, and you reach to click on the hands-on PE. Yeah, I am continuing to reorganize my GitHub folder to make sure that you will have multiple resources and material to catch up with the lecture. You can see in this folder, hands-on PE folder, we have 24 SPSB mean string test paper. The test paper you will receive from the examination board when we do the practical test. And I create a new folder named test paper solution, and I put all of the material you need to finish the practical exam test. Yeah, this is the material to support for you all to do the test. Now, click on the solution folder. You see there's multiple material I have uploaded into this, and I am continuing to modify and upload more in the next week. Now, you please click on the template to download the source code I have worked with you on in the class, but use my own source code. Click it, download it, and extract it, and open it in the Visual Studio. Today, the class session today will consist two different parts. The first part, I am continuing to finish some the open feature in the class in the last class. And for the second part, I will work with you in a database. That means we will connect with the SQL server in the C# code instead of using the Management Studio as a traditional. So back to the first part of the class today, and we will finish some the remaining feature I downloaded. And whenever we finish with the download, extract it. For example, I have downloaded in here. I use another tool not to manage my old hard disk and SSD, my old drive. I do not like to use the file explorer. Yeah. Now I have downloaded my old code and I extract it into a folder and back to the Visual Studio. You open it and make sure that we are in the same step, the same point to play with the code. Now, let's take a look on what we have done so far with this project. This project you have to complete it and finish it if you want to pass this course. Now I run it to make sure that there's some feature and there's still some more feature we need to finish, to complete. Now, in the last class, we do some major feature with the book management system or book manager app. The app requires you to show the list of book. The list of book is available in the database, and you need to pull the data from the database and to show it into the grid, data grid view, a table. Yeah, with the full of information of the book in here. And you are required to develop the correct feature like select, create, update, delete, and sort the book. And we have finished with the create book form. Whenever you click on the create book form, a book button, the app will open an empty form to allow you to input the book information. And we nearly done with this form, and the the most difficult task you need do with this form is a combo box to load the list of the book category that the current book belongs to. So we know how to fill in a combo box, and as I said in the class, you know, with the combo box, what you see is not what you get. That means if you see the fiction, science, financial, and self-help, the data from the drop-down, this data is easier and easy to understand with the end user, but actually, the behind the scene, we do not need this value to store in the book table. Just because it's a book table, we only store the book information accompanied with the book category ID. This is related to the strategy to design the database. We have the multiple database within a relationship. For example, one to many, one to one, and one to and many to many relationship. We design and we divide the data to store in the table into different table to make sure that we have a consistency way to store the data and with no redundancy in the data storage. You know about the normalization form and the app. Normalization form number, the third normalization form, you know, this is a technical and it's the philosophy and principle to design the table in the database with the without and with the limitation of the some drawback. For example, consistency and redundancy. So that is why we separate the category information of a book into a separate table, and to reconnect it and to join it to form a full picture of a book, we need to show the category in here, but actually we do not need to take this information in actual to store in the book table. We store the category ID. You see, as you know about this image, I have already showed you the behind the scene of the combo box. Yeah, what you see in here in drop down of a book category is for easy to understand with the end user, but actually in the technical view, in the way we store the information behind the scene, and it's transparent with the end user. The end user doesn't need to know about it, but we need to know about it. We are the developer to write an app to support for the end user. So what we see in here actually is the column of a book category table, and what we have select in here, actually we select a number go along with this the end user view. This is and we store the number and the information behind the drop down to match with the database design technique. For example, in here you can see if you select and you choose the number 5 is a book category of a specific of this book. We will store the number 5 in the book table. And this number and this column is so-called foreign key. Foreign key means the key of a primary table about the primary key of a table, and go out this table and become a connection. Hope to connect with the original one. So you know, and this is the most difficult task for you are to load the information in the book table and in a book form, but actually related to the other book, the other table. Now, back to the our app. For the create a new book, we show the empty form. It's okay. We like up the feature of to this button, and whenever we connect with the database, we will write the code for this button. And back to this one, you see, with the data in the list, we have another feature need to do and need to create and to develop is whenever I click on the row of the table, that means I want to update information of a book. So I design a button in here, update book. That means whenever user click on this, it will open the this form, the same form, but we will fill in all of the available information of a selected book in here, and you can modify some or something and click the save button. The new information will be updated to the table also. That is our requirement we need to complete. But for now, we nearly complete this feature, but in another way. Instead of the click on this one, we click on the row and the app automatically open the form. Open the form with the correct information is filled in. Just because we added or and update an existing book instead of create a new one. But I don't want to use this feature like this. I don't want the app action like this. Why? Just because whenever click on this, it will open a pop-up window to tell you that, oh, you are in the editing process. But it may make the end user to be surprised. Why? Just only the click will open. It's good, but why don't design the app in like this? If you select a row like this and click on update button, the form will open. It's more nice and it's more natural in the action. Like you select a one and you decide to do with this by click the button. Instead of sometimes you just click in with the no sense, and it's also open a form for you. So for now we redesign the flow of the action and to offer the end user in a consistency way. They are the famous and the most common feature of to manage a specific information: create, update, delete. So you are required to click this button instead of click on a row, select a row. Select a row, just select the desired one, the things you want to manipulate with it. So I will train the story. Like whenever user click on this, just select a book you want to do with it. Do what? For example, if you select this one, that means you can click on update to open an existing one. But if you select this one and click on the delete button, that means, oh, I want to delete the selected one in the grid or in the table. So that is our story I want you to work with. Back to the code. How to do this? Now, back to the code to process this one. Whenever you click on this, we get and we find a way to pull out and to take the selected one. And back to the code to see how to get a selected book. Yeah, you know. Yeah, let me stop the app. Back to the code. Wait me a minute. For the first time to load the form and the app, it will a little consumer time. Now, you see, it is the source code to process and to catch up and to get a selected book in here. And when we have a selected book, we call a new form. But I need to make the our app and my flow of app. The flow of action is more natural, as people always think about it like, oh, I select one and I want to do something with it. So this is click on this grid, the grid, just select, not an action like to manipulate something. So how to do this? You know, behind each button also have a method to support for the action of this button. So for now, if I click on this button will associate with a specific method. And this is a time for you. Within this method, behind this button, you need to take the selected value in the grid. And whenever we have it, we will open the form, the detail form with the full of information it fill in. So you know the technique to do this. Oh, whenever user click it, store the selected book in somewhere, and in the method behind, in the function and the method behind this button, it will take the selected in somewhere to pass to the book detail form. Yeah, you know our algorithm and our strategy to process with the combination with the between the grid and the button. But where to find the selected in somewhere, and where to put the selected in somewhere, and to be available and to be can see by this button. Oh, you know, behind this form, it also a class. So behind this form, it also class, and the method behind this button is also within this class, declared in within this class. So easy now. I introduce you a solution. Now, whenever user click on this button, oh, I will store the selected book in the somewhere in the class, and the method behind this one is also in somewhere in the class, and they are seeing each other. I can find the selected book declared somewhere, and you know behind this form is a class, so we declare the somewhere, means we declare a book, a selected book in a class in this form, behind this form, as a normal variable and normal backing field. You know about whenever you design a class will have the method within it. A class will have the property and backing field within it. So whenever you click on this button, that means the backing field of this class will store the selected one, and click on this, the backing field belong to the selected one in here will be called and will be passed and will be zeros in this button. That is the story. Now, so how to write the code? Back to the class behind this form, F7. Now, instead of we declare a variable, book variable, to store the selected book in the grid, whenever user click on a row, no, we do not declare the book in here, just because you know that this method to support for the user action in the rate. It also a normal can be considered as a normal method of a class, the class behind the form. So why don't I declare the book instance a book variable in here as a normal field you work whenever you create a class. So you know, assume that this is a student class. You can declare a variable like or public or private. You can declare private. It's a class, you know. For example, int year of birth, int year of birth. Why I do this? I declare it as in a lowercase. You know, private means used for something used for the internal of this class. Do not expose it in the outside of the class. So we follow the convention that means backing field, the field behind the scene in the background, will use the camel case notation with the underscore at first to differentiate with the public one. And for the public one, we use the Pascal notation. So it is as a normal, you declare the variable, and we call it as a property or attribute or field of a class to describe an attribute and property of a class of an object. So you know about this. And even you can use this get and set. Yeah, this is a comprehensive syntax, comprehensive, amazing syntax to produce a comprehensive code behind the scene. By using this, you declare some of the famous things. Oh, you declare a get method. You declare a set method. You declare a backing field like this. Yeah, three in one statement. And for now, instead of and you can use this technique and you can use this knowledge to store the selected book instead of store the selected book as a private variable in local variable. For now, we make it available within the class, within the object, and every method within this class or the child class can inherit and can use it in a natural way. So private underscore selectable. Why I do not use get set? Oh, this is for the internal processing of this method of this form. You do not need to expose this variable behind this action, the select action in here to outside this form, just because this is to expose the selected book being outside this form is a responsibility of this class of this form. So I make it as a private. It's a okay. It is a good design. Now, and what is the value and when it is assigned the value? Oh, for example, whenever this form is open and no one select a row on this. So in this case, what is the value of the book? Oh, empty, no. Yeah. And whenever user click on this one, without the select a row in this. Oh, if the user select press this button without the select a book, maybe there is nothing to process. There is no book to process and to edit. So in this case, you will make a warning. And whenever user click on this one, we have a selected one. And click on this, we open the form with the fill-in of the selected one. You know about the story behind this button and this grid. And for now, to make sure that if user select no book, click on it, an error message will be shown. So we put this variable as a default, set it as a default, equal with node main. No main. Oh, as a default, when the form is open, no book is selected. No book is selected. And if user try to click on the edit button, an error message will show. So it will change the value whenever the user click on the grid to select a row. So default value of selected book. At first, you select nothing. When the form is open, no book is selected. It's okay in the context. So it will change the value whenever user click on the grid. So whenever user click on this, instead of declare a variable, local variable to store the selected one, you this. For now, the selected book in the above will have value to assign to it. And for now, you do not will pass it one to the new form. No. The code to pass, this is the code to pass the selected one into the edit form. In here, we do move this code outside to this method. Oh, this is a responsibility of the edit button, not by this grid. Now we change the story, we change the scenario with the action of the each button. So for now, back to the design form to work with this button. Now, I introduce you a new way to work with the action behind each button, behind each component or element in the form. Now, you click on this one, you know that with each button, each element in the form, in the equivalent with each tag in the web page, we can associate each button, each element with some specific method to do something whenever the component or element or button is click or hit by the user action. So click on this one and open the property windows like this. But for now, instead of using this one to set up and to design the button and design the layout and the appearance of the button, we do not work with this property, this button and this property right now. We move to another way, another section. We associate the action of the button with some specific method, and this method will be automatically called whenever the window found that there is a match between the user action and the form and the method that will associate with this button. Now, click on this one and click on the flash icon. Flash icon means event. I will associate this button with some specific method. And the window operating system will take the charge, take the responsibility of the window will discover what is the action of the end user and will match with this method, and the method will automatically be called. So you click on this and find out the click action. I can explain this as like this. Whenever user click on the button, a specific method will be called. Specific method, you declare the name of the method in here, and declare the name of a method. Oh, it's related to the delegate. So to process the action of a button or of an element in the form, we use delegate. We pass the name of a method you want to do something and associate that method with the action of the user in the element. So click on the click event and double click on this. Double click on it. You see, oh, it's introduced and automatically generate a method for you. So for now, back to this one. You can double click on this to get the same result, special for the click. Just because the click is the most famous action of the end user to work with in the form and in a web page. So you can do it as associated a method. Whenever user click on the button, do it quickly by double click on it. But for if you want to tracking the other action of the end user, for example, whenever user goes and have the mouse in here, we will associate this action of the user with a specific method. It's a time for you to use this one. Just because if you double click on this, it's a default to bring you work with the click action of the end user. But for the other action of the end user, like mouse move, like the click or the type, some key character in this button, you have to use the flash icon to associate the specific user action with specific method. And back to this, you see, oh, for now, click associated with this method. And for now, it's time for you to complete this method. And behind the scene of the user action of a button on an element is a delegate. This method will be passed to an event to be used as a delegate. I talked about this already whenever we encounter with the error when we produce the association, when we work with the association method. Now you can check it. Click on the code behind the form, and as I said in the class, do not modify or update the code on this one if you do not understand about the code behind the scene, or you will make the form is wrong. So back to this, click on this, you will see, click on this one, you will see the name of the method, grip of not. I find out the button, Control F, btn, update. You see, button create, button update click. Yeah, we pass the associate method. We pass the name to the event click of a button. I will talk about this one maybe after we finish with we finish this semester, and it's a time when we have in that time we have more time to discuss more about the event behind each button. But in this case, it's a delegate. Or this method or this delegate will take the name of a method. And whenever user click on this button, this method will be automatically called. Now, where is this method? You see here. we pass the name of the method without this character. That means we use delegate. Oh. So back to the code. Now, whenever user click on this update button, we call the form. So move this code to show the form in the update or edit mode. Control X. Yeah, move to this one. You see. Now back to the code. Whenever user click on the red or the table, we store the selected book in a property on the backing field in here. And whenever user click on the update button, you know, oh, whether the selected book is already has the value, and in this case, we will show the form. Within the selected books is passed to. So if you try to test this code to check whether the code run well and our story run well, click on this. Now you may raise a question in here. Oh, what happened if I click on the buttons right now? Oh, maybe in this case the selected book is a null. Yeah. Oh, the form is empty. So in this case, it's not good. It's wrong. In this case, you must raise an alert, raise a pop-up, said that, oh, you must select a book before you update a book. Yeah, we will modify the code later. But to check if we select a row, oh, no pop-up, no detail form is so, it's good. And for now, you know that whenever you select a row, that means this variable is assigned the value. The selected box has the value, the current selected one, and it's time for us to click on the form, the button to open the form. And you know the selected one is passed to this form. The code run well, but you should spend the time to update the code in the case user select nothing. User select nothing means, oh, when the form is open. Yeah. Now, but here still also before we update the code to make sure that this button run correctly, you see the side effect like, oh, what happened if I click on this? Click on this means you do not want to select a row. Yeah, select a row means here is select a row. But select is select a cell, or even you click on this header of the red. In this case, no book is selected. But whenever you click on this one, oh, it's still open the book number 2. Why we have the strange effect like this? You know, whenever you click on this, that means it will be the selected book variable will be stored the current selected one. But whenever you click on this, that means we change your action on the grid, like click on this. In this case, in the correct weight, you must reset the selected variable to be null, just because, oh, you select nothing, so the previous select is also clear. That is a good operation and a correct operation. So whenever you click on this, you clear the last selection of the end user, and I give you to process this one as your challenge. Just capture the action of the hint for you is the capture the action of a grid like shall change and header change, and in that case you reset the selected variable to none, and whenever user click on this, oh, notebook is selected. That you must follow this one if you want to try with this button. So take your challenge, take the challenge like how to reset this variable whenever the user do not select the whole of the row. We declare the previous and the last selection of the end user. I let this as your challenge to process and to work with the multiple kind of the event of a grid. Yes, you know that click on a row is an event. Click on this may be associated with a method. Click on this, you can associate with this with a method. And all of this method will reset the selected variable. Now, we back to this. Assume that user do the correct behavior on the grid. That means they select this one. We will open this. Yeah, it goes run well. But whenever the form is open, how to check and how to produce the pop-up to alert the user is that, oh, you must select a row to before updating it. Now click on this. In this case, no form is open. Is a must. No form is show. And in this case, we have a bug. Yeah, a minor bug. Why don't you show the empty form? The empty form may be showed in the case of user select on the create book button. So for now, back to the code, make the modification a little on this button to check if the selected book is equal with the null, rise a pop-up. Yeah, and for the else case, oh, user select one, and we will open the form with the selected books passed. Now, back to the code a little. Update. You know, for the default action when the form is open, this variable, the selected book, is set as a null. So we check it whenever the button update button is clicked. So selected. Oh, it's not null. Yeah, the hint from the visual store. And we move the disk code here. If user the form is open and user select nothing, no book. Oh, sorry. This is in the else section. The form is open and user select a book already. Integrate already. Open it in detail form. As normal. Yeah. Pass the book to the new form. You know, in the new form, in the detail form, we have declare a property. We declare a property to check to take the a book is passing. You know about this. So this one variable is assigned with the selected one in the main form. Now for the rest, for the else, whenever user select nothing when the form is open, we write an alert else message. You know message box. Dot show. We show a pop-up to warning. Please select a book before updating it. Yeah, this is an alert message to tell the user how to behave, and do the action in the form correctly. And you know, in this case, we need only one OK button. OK button, not a dialog to ask the user to select someone. Yeah, it's just an alert to tell the user, you make something wrong. Yeah. Message button. OK. Message icon. Yeah. Exclamation or warning. Yeah. That's all. Now, run the code to see the effect. Now, you select nothing. Select a book warning. Yeah, you know about the warning is like in the traffic. Yeah, take a traffic sign. Take a traffic sign. Yeah, warning. It's a wet. Be careful. And for now, please select a book before using it, or before updating it. Yeah. You select nothing, you still get the error message, error warning. So for now, back to the normal action. You click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this. That means no book is selected. Update. Still get the error message. Even you click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this, still get the message. So it's time for you to do the right action and to do the right behavior. Now click on the book number 4, and in this case, you know that the code to assign the selected book is run. Well, and for now, it's time for you to open. Open the correct one. Open the correct one. Now, move to the first book. It belong to the self-help category. Update book. The self-help. And for the last one is a science book. Science is okay. So you know how to associate a specific method with a button and an element, and you know how to make the how to play with the multiple kind of event of element, and you still have a chance to do this. If I click on this one, and whenever I click on this one, this button, it still remember that the last book you select is number 4. The last book is number 4. So it's still open this book due to you select in another way. So the challenge is how to capture and how to reset the last selection of the user. It's not difficult. Just look down some the specific the event that the algorithm will supply for you. Now click on this one. I give you a hint. Now click on this. You see click on the event, the flash icon, you see the multiple kind of event that will happen on a grid, and you can associate a specific action of the end user with a specific method, and in that method you reset the selected book one. So that is the hint for you to work with the to overcome the bug, minor bug we encounter with this grid. And we still need to do the last action. For example, I want to, whenever you click on this one, you close the app. But whenever you click on this button, you do not close the app. You close the form and to back to the previous form. So how to do this? Yeah, we will do some last action on this form before we move to the database section. Now we back to the coding process. For now, you know how to associate a button, an element with a specific method, and we finish a challenge like to make the update book button work. Instead of we disable this button as a previous one in previous project, since we open the edit form, a detail form to show a book by using directly the event of the table or of the grid. Now we finish some of the rest feature of this app, still in to process the data in the memory, not connect directly with the database. But for now, we need to finish some of the rest feature of some button we introduce in each form. For now, sell button, we let it when we work with the database, just because we need to store the new book or the update book into the database. For now, we can, instead of we can implement the action behind the cancel button. With the detail of book form, the cancel button normally is whenever you click on this button, we close the form. But not exit the app. So that is two different actions regarding to the cancel or the exit button. With this button, we terminate the app. But for this one, we close the form and to back the main form. So click on this one, and you can associate a method with the click event of this button by quickly double click on this one, or you can click on the event, the flash icon, to reach to the specific and the design event you want to work with. And you know that for the button, the click event, the action of the user is normally touch on the button is click. So you click on this one or double click on this one to get the same result with the same method associate with this button. Now double click on this, you see button cancel, click is open, and you know that behind a form is a class, and this class is a child class. It stands from inherit the parent form named form. The form class is designed by the Microsoft, designed by the .NET SDK author. So in this class, the author of this class make this class also apply the same OOP design, the same OOP principle like a form or a class may have multiple backing field property and the method. But for the form is a special kind of a class since it has a render method. It had a face, it had a appearance that we can see in the desktop. So it's also a class if you can see it as a traditional class, but it's also introduce a new thing just because it's associated with the kernel of operating system. So it has a ability to render the appearance, render the face, render an area in the desktop to let you to interact with some component on put on it within it. So now back to the code behind this form. Just because this form is a child class, is a inherit from the parent class named form, so we can inherit multiple kind of the parent method within this class, within our class. Yeah, that means we can call many form method that we design in whenever the author of the educate did it. So for now, whenever you click on the user click on the cancel button, we call a method to close this form, and this method comes from the parent class, the form class. So just call this dot close. It's a parent form class, from parent class. Inherit from parent. Form. Yeah, you can use this is okay, but if you close is okay also. Just because whenever you whenever you make a using inheritance method or principle to inherit the parent activity and parent behavior and parent asset, you can consider the parent method as a JAW method. So for now, you think about that close is a JAW in the JAW class also. It's a method of JAW class also. And actually it's a parent method, but you can use as JAW. That is one of the philosophy and the story behind the inheritance principle. So if you open it, you try it again, you see, oh, this is a form close. Yeah, close the form. And you form, and the form dot mean you are using the method of the parent class. Yeah. So close or this close is also the same. And you know about this. That this is a pointer, a default pointer to tell you about the internal of yourself. Yeah, and this one normally used whenever you have you need to differentiate and distinguish between the some ambiguous identifier, like if you have the internal variable and we have a outside variable, but cooperate within a method. So using this to differentiate the internal and the outside. As you whenever you work with the Java special to create constructor in your Java language, you see the Java language automatically use this to differentiate and distinguish between the internal in the field and the parameter of the constructor method. Yeah, so this or not using this depends on the if we have a ambiguous identifier like the, the identical with the name of something. So for now, it's okay to use this and use this. Now, run the app again to check if we have the correct behavior. Now, create a book and cancel. It's a close the form. Oh, it's okay. Now, for the last feature we need to implement is a exit button, and exit button is easy to do it. But for the sort button in here, so how to sort the data within it? And in the final exam, in the PE test paper, ask you to sort in the related way. That means it does not search for the whole of the sentence. It searches for the content of the thing. For example, whenever you type, for example, snow, sn means, oh, you want to find a book with the name of the book that contain the sn. So if any of books in here that contain the sn, I don't care about the begin of the name, or sn is appear in the beginning of the name or in the middle or the end of the name. Just your name and the book name that may contain the sn. Yeah, it should be shown in the result list. So in this case, maybe we have sx. Oh, sx is not sn but snow, and you check the data in here to see, oh, maybe we have only this one to satisfy the condition. So how to make the search button, the search feature to search in relative method. And it's, for example, if you type some description in here, it may sort the book with the match of the some keyword in here. For example, if I type hi, maybe in this case the book with the hero description is also satisfy the condition, and you will show the result in this list. And what is the connection and the relationship between the book name and book description if you type the both of this one in the same short condition? You can use the or condition or the and condition to connect, or and operator to connect the short condition. For example, in this case you can use I want to search a book with the book name has the character of S and N, or if the book does not has the contain the SN character, or in this case just look at book description. If the book description contain the high, is applicable to put it in to the result list. So in this way you can explain the or operator, but with the and is more strictly. The book that satisfy both of this, the books must satisfy both of the condition will be selected. But for the or, it's a more and more less strictly. That means one of this one is correct, is okay. This is not both is okay, but one of the book name or the book description is satisfied, it's okay to take the result. So in this case, to make the result is a more and more result, the search result is more and more, we have the more and more the book. I implement the search condition as a or operator, but you can change a little by using the and operator. As the code is keep the same, but certainly replace and substitute the logic operator also only. So for now, you understand about how the search will action, but how to write the code, and the delegate back again, the link queue back again. Since we have a list of data, whenever you have a list of data, even the data in the RAM memory or the data in the database, you can apply the sort, apply the delegate and link queue for a convenient way for you to filter the data, to manipulate on the multiple kind of data, a list of data. Yeah, whenever you have many of data in the RAM or in database, is where the link queue and the delegate take their role. So for now we apply the the knowledge we have studied in a couple of previous weeks to implement the third feature. But before implement the first third feature, we implement also the exist feature. Now back to the code. Yeah, to make to associate a method with this exist button. Yes, you can use the flash icon in here or double click. It's only a quickly way to implement the association method. Now double click, but only apply this one for the click event. But for the other event like the mouse move or the keyboard typing on the button, you must use the flash icon. Just because in this case, in this window, is offer for you multiple kind of the event may appear and put on a specific element. So double click is a default with the click on the button. So you associate this method with the click action of the end user. Now, we do not use the close. Close means the app is still exist and still in the memory and it's not terminated. So use application dot exist. We did it already. Yeah, we done it already in the Zodiac, the app. And you see, you know about we have worked with we have seen the application class already. You see in the program, in program, in the main form. In the main method, we have zero application run to initiation the app at the first. Yeah, and for now the application will control the action and the process of the our app during the runtime section. So we can run something. We can, with the run this one, we do not need to call the form dot show dialog like as normal. You see, to show this form, we will new the form and later on show dialog. But by using the application, it's automatically call the show dialog or show the form. Just we use this for the initiation of the app, but for the rest we do not use this. Use the parent method that offer some of the method offered by the form parent method for parent class. Now back to this, double click on this, and application exists means we terminate the app. And one of the most difficult feature of this form is how to sort with the or operator. The book that satisfies the book name or satisfy the book description. We also put it and take it and put it at the search result. So before we going further with the search feature, we make a modification a little on the book. Just because in the book we have some empty value like the book description. So I back to the book service to put some of data in here. Description. The first book we have the description already. The second book, the book service. In the first book, this book is Vietnamese and English meaning. So I put some more, a little description. This book. So the audience one page in one page story. This book consists of 70, nearly 70, 100 pages. but X pages show the completed story. Yeah, soft skill story. So I call it as a one-page story. Yeah, just a sample to make sure that the grid is full of information whenever we search on the book name and we search on the book description. Yeah, and make a modification on the second book. This book. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Into the mind. Yeah. Sure. Okay, something like that. Yeah. Just a little information. Yeah. Description. This book. Shows you the lesson about. Yeah, I love this book. Yeah. And for the last one, we have the. Yeah, I take the real comment about this. The real description about it. Since this book we have a full of description in the database script that shows you. Now back to the test paper. We have the book database, and here is the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the number 4. Or snow grass. Hero left. Oh, we have the description about it already. Sorry. Description already. So for now, we enough information to play with the book list. And for now, we put some condition, write the code to put some condition in here, and we apply the search theory and search technique to show the result. Now, the description is for now is enough to make the search condition. So you know, we will apply the link queue into this one. Now, book manager, I check the component, check the element name to make sure that we are correct one. Now, book name mean txt book name is okay. Book description. Oh, as I know that in the database we have the description only, not a book. So I make it a modification about the name to match with the database name and the database column. So click on this. Back to property again and design section. Design section to change the name property here. Oh, sorry, in the category. I choose this one instead of this one. This one is just show all of thing in the alphabet. But this one is so in the category property of a form or element in the category, and we get familiar with this one. So we go to design section and make a little to make sure that we have a just you can name of element whatever you want, but you should name it match with the name of the table. It's easy for you to remember everything. Yeah, and make you more convenient to write the code. You do not need to remember so much thing. Yeah. So button, this one, button sort. And you know, for now we have the data, full of data in here. We have the full of data in here, and data is offered by the book service with a hard code data. But later on we will remove this one and take the data from the database. But for now, to stimulate the action of the form, we still need some fake data. Now we use this fake data instead of call directly from the database to apply the sort theory. Now click on this one and sort. You know, we call a method and associate this one with the method by click on the flash icon and choose click. It's okay, or double click on the click in here, or double click on this one is you get the same the result. Now double click. For now we need to apply the source condition into the list. So assume that I recall the book service library to get the result book, the result, the initial set of data, and later on I apply the search condition by take the input from the form to this component. Now I make some bad smell code. That means I just show you how our intention in here, our purpose in here is just demonstrate for you how to apply the sort condition on a list of data. And later on, whenever you have the data from database, we will make our code more clean. Now I make a ugly and a bad smell code book service. But actually, whenever we have a database connection, we do not declare book service from here like this, just because we also have a book service from when the form is loaded. Yeah, you know, it's a duplicate code. It's not good. But for now, I just focus on how to make some exciting feature like sort condition. So I write the code in more and more slowly. Now you know that book service offer the get all method and return the all of books. So for now, I get the list of the available book and I apply the search condition. Search condition for now is located in the value of to this the book name and the book description. And you know, to get the value of this one, that hold on this one, we use the text. You know already, not data appearance. This one we focus on the it's about let me check later. Yeah, you see the text. We take the text property of this button, this checkbox, and take the text value of the text box. For example, if you type in here ASDF, you see we have ASDF here. So if whenever user type on the text in here, we take the value from the text property. Yeah. Now, and we also need a list of book to hold the result set whenever we apply the search condition. So I declare let's remember that this is the code just for the testing the implement the search method. We do not write the clean code right now, just to understand about how to make an exciting feature. Yeah, get all books. Yes, for now, with this one, we have the list of books, and we apply the search feature, the link queue. We send to the book object a link queue, lambda expression. You know about this one. Whenever I talk about the delegate. Yeah. Now book dot, you see there are multiple kind of method from the list class that allows you to manipulate on the data it consists of. It holds. Sorry, for each. For example, for each. Oh, give me an action. Give me a method that take only one parameter, and I will pass a book for you, and you do whatever you want. For each means you use it to print out the something. And you know how to apply this one. How to write a lambda expression in here in the delegate section. Yeah. Now, for each. No, for now I do not use for each. I use. Just for each is try to print out the result, but for now I do not want to print out the result. I want to take the result and I put it into the list. So I use where mean, oh, you want to select something? Yeah, you want to select something. So give me a method with the funds, method. Follow the funds format. Funds mean a delegate. Stand for the method with have one book and return a boolean, return a true or false. So in this case, you understand that the book has multiple kind of book inside it, and the book will take each book one by one and give it the book to your method. And if the book is sent to your method, you and you know how to filter, know how to apply the condition in this case, and return a result that oh, this book is okay to take. So in this case, the books list will keep the desired one and move to the next book within it and do the same action. And whenever we finish the books finish to the filter process, it will return for you a list of books that satisfy the condition. So your task in here is put and send a lambda expression that return a boolean value. Depend on the way you want to filter a book in within a list. So where now we apply what? A lambda expression, and the method asks you to put a method to send and to assign a method with the one book as a one parameter as a book and return a true false. So for now, if you I give you back to a little about recall a little about the delegate and anonymous method and the lambda expression a little. Now you need this method need a method with a one parameter, a book parameter, and return true false. So where now for example I apply a delegate. I write delegate, sorry, delegate. You remember this? Oh, delegate, and this stand for a method with one book as a input x. Yeah, if you remember this method, this way, the way to write anonymous method and to write a lambda expression. So it asks you should convert the delegate anonymous method into the lambda expression, but I will write it later. But I write this in this way for you to easy to understand the story behind the scene. Now, you think about that is a method, and the method that take a book, and the book, this one is passed by the where method within the books class, within the book object belong to the list data type. So book for now has multiple of books, and it's a need a way to filter, and you pass the filter condition in here for the where method of the list class, and in the where method we filter out each book be depend on the way you return true or false from the book the where method give to you. So for now we will if you see the error in here means this method need a return value like in the true. So for example, I return true mean what with each book the where method give me and you we apply it already. So for now if you write the code like this, the where will return the all of the book the same as before we apply the condition. Check it to make sure that it's all run well. Now dgv dot data source equal with no to we declare we erase clear the list the rate before we fill in the new data. dgv dot data source again equal with the we need to take the result from this and put it in here. So list book result equal with, I write it in more in a slowly speed. This is not return a list, it return a name, a so-called enumerable. Enumerable means a list of elements that we can count one by one. So we need to convert it to a array list. So to list, we convert it. Yeah, it's okay, no error. So we result. You see, if you apply this delegate method, nothing happened. That means we want to filter or some of the book, but whatever the book sent to this method, it's always return true. That means we take the all book again. Now check it to see the what happened whenever we apply the sort condition. The sort condition now. Just I don't care about just because for now we do not take any value from it and to apply to the sort feature. So just click it again, and you know whenever we click this button, the sort will apply the condition, and apply condition by give all of book in the list, in the book list to this one, and our method is okay for all. Whenever you give me a book, I am okay with this. That's one. So that means we show the result again. Nothing happened. That means I give you a list of book and you approve all of this. So the result keep the same. But for now I want to modify it a little. Return true in scale of the book with the 5 with the number 5 category. That means I want to if the book, the X book has the category of self-help. That means the book category ID equal with the 5. We take it. So if return X dot. You know about the how to write the comparison, the method that return the comparison result. Now dot get dot book category ID equal with 5. You know, this is the method will send you a book, and you check if that book has an ID of 5, book category of 5, and you say, that is the thing I want to see. But if you post the where method and within the books list, gives you a book with the book category does not is not equal with the 5, for example, equal with the 4 and 5, 4 and 6, or 1. Oh, I do not need that one. I need the one that has the book category of 5. So return if you can translate this statement as if this x dot book category ID equal with 5, we return true, else return false. So in this case, if you apply and run this app, we see that there are 3 books that will be sold. Now I press sort. You see 3 of us will be sold. Now check it. Oh, no, it's okay. Check it. It's okay. And if you want to sort the book, the last book, you hard code with the number 2. Now, yes, it is the link queue. This is a lambda expression. Number 2 with this one. For now, if I apply the method sort method, you will see only one book is sold. Okay. Yeah. So amazing whenever you apply the link queue, apply the lambda expression and pass a method to a method. Yeah. In this case, you can understand that you pass the method to the where method. It's the inner method we pass to an outer method. Oh, and for now, you know how to apply the sort with the two this kind of button, this kind of text box. Yeah, you take the value of this one, take the value of this one, and put it into the anonymous method. And to make the condition to return the true or false belong to the way you want to filter. So I keep it, make it as a comment to give you a hint to work with the search filter and apply the link queue and delegate. Now, for now, you know, we can convert this one into lambda expression. It's for more shortened and more nice to see the code, but a little complicated, confused for anyone who know nothing about the delegate and the lambda expression. So remove this one and put in here this special character to stand for this is the body of the method. And you know that for a method with only one parameter, we can remove the data type. It's okay. And you know that if a method we have only one parameter, we can reduce the, yeah, open the round packet, open and close round bracket, we can remove it. And for the body of the method, if we have only one statement, we do not need to have the full body like this. So we remove this one, delete, and remove this one, and remove this one, and put it in here. Yeah, this is the and make. So let mean this is return an object, and return an object we can apply the next method of that return object. So don't worry about this one, just focus on this one. This one is return an object, and we apply the method of object in here, a chain of method. Yeah, but we focus on this one. This one is the equivalent with the one, and so from now on we will write the lambda method, lambda expression instead of the delegate or anonymous method like this. It's more long and long. But sometimes with someone is more easier to understand in comparison with this, but you must follow with this just because all of developer in the world use this one. So I copy it again. Also, sorry, I use this for easy to understand for you when apply the complicated search condition. So sorry. Now we take the value instead of we compare with the filter with the category ID. We filter with the value from the 2D input text. So text box name, text book description. We apply this one. Now return app. Oh, app. We take the value from the control and compare within the in internal information of the book. Book name. Oh, x dot book name. Or we take the book name of the book and we compare with the input text. Yeah, the two lower. Just because you know that upper character and lower character is in different are treated in a different way. Just because in the ASCII table we have they are in the different locate. Yeah, two lower. Just we compare whatever the user type in here. We convert it as a normal case, and later on in the real data of the integrate we also convert it as a normal case, lower case, and compare lower case to lower case. It's more correctly. So to lower to content, check out or if the book name contain a keyword that we type in the text box. So txt book name dot to lower also to lower dot text dot text to get the text first, and later on we convert it to lower. So we ask in this case this statement can explain as if book name contain the keyword in the lower case. So we return true. Yeah, if this one is if this one appear, we return true. That's the book I want to take. Save it for me, keep it for me, and move to the next book. And apply this one. And if the book satisfied with the condition, yeah, take it and keep it and return it at whenever you apply the filter for all of the books list. So we return true. Later on, we will make the code more consistent way and more concise, more shortened. Now, app to lower to this and to F. Yeah, return true. Yeah, if this one is return true and it's not satisfied, return false. Now check it. If we have the book name match with some input text. Now and do the same. And I still use the delegate method, anonymous method for you to easy to understand. And later on, I will convert it into the lambda expression. Check it. Now, for example, if I input nothing happen. Nothing happen just because it contain the node. Now, I type the SN, for example, and then in lowercase or uppercase is okay. Search. No class is okay. And apply the same, search the same. Now, for Vietnamese meaning, for example, short, SH. SH means short. So SH is okay. So SH and SH short. And for the third one, I am the son. My job is shy. Shy is okay. So the short is so quite exciting. And for now check it a little. V, for example, V mean here V short. V is a Vietnamese meaning an action, a job. Việc means a jobs. Yeah. So the short run correctly. So how to do for the rest. But you know that we have the two conditions in the third criteria, so apply this one the same, but we connect to this one and this one by using the or. If you satisfy this one or satisfy this one, we take the value, we take the result. So for now if this one is okay, content is okay, or in here, or if this one, or x dot description dot to lower, yeah, the same, to lower dot content. So I write to content what? txt description dot stack dot to lower. Yeah. Now we like off some. Like of one close bracket of f. So if you make with the checkbox name or make with checkbox description, or if you want to more strictly to satisfy both of the conditions, you try this one. But one of them is correct. I do it and take the value. So check it, check the result. Now D mean NG mean here, and I don't know if this one has NG or NG also, NG also, NG short. But if you want to short NG only in this one, short. Why we have all of it? Take your mind with NG. We make some mistake. NG is okay. It's so so I think we have some wrong in here. Now content X description to lower content to lower. Now apply it again. I know the what is our bug now. Hero. Yeah. Why we produce all of this hero? Why heroes result return all of this one? So exciting. If you try to fill in the both of these short criteria, the code run well. But if I leave it one, at last leave it one, that means all of one is correct. Yeah, since this method return true, is a matrix belong to this one. If you input nothing, so the content return the empty space, and contain the empty space, empty character is also satisfied with if you input anyone and nothing in this one. This condition always return the true, since the empty character, if you input nothing in here, also return the true. So if with the or condition, with the or operator, one of the condition is satisfied, everything satisfied. So we apply the, if you input nothing in the text box name, yeah, it returns all of this first, and later on we can see the strange result. So we lack of the check if this box empty. Yeah, this text box is empty. We still need to check if this box is empty. Yeah. I let it as your challenge to make the modification about what happen if we put empty and empty here, one of empty. If this one empty, we just check if this one empty, so nothing happened. Search to return all. But one of them is not empty, we will search based on that kind of criteria. Do not apply this one. If this one empty, but we have this one value of this one, apply this one only. So if statement or something like that to apply to correct the search result. But for now, you know how to do with the more complex criteria. I put it as a challenge. So for now, if I type T means, yeah, I type some the sleep. It's always run well if we put the every two condition. Sleep. And for now, hero. You know, there are only 2 books. Yeah, it's a run well whenever we fill in enough the information both for both condition. But one of them is like is the result return 4 just because we apply this one first, and it's also do nothing and do not filter anything, and the result is so strange for you. Also has this one, so you know how to fix how to what is the root score of the bug, but it's time for you to put to modify the if statement in here to capture the every situation of the user input. Yeah, this is a challenge for you. And for now, we can convert this one into the lambda expression for easy to read and for more write your code in a shortened way. So I apply the lambda expression like remove this one, this one, and this one. And just because, you know about the if this one is a condition. If we have a condition and we return the condition, the result of the condition based on if else, we do not need to use this just because if you can true, return true. If the condition false, we return false. So why we return the same? Why don't we return the condition statement itself? So return, write it as more shortened. Return, and yeah, it's okay. Return this one. Remove. Yeah. Sorry, we like up some character. Return. Let me check where I see go with echo. It's okay. Return. And for now, I move this one into here. Let me check again about why we still have the error in here. Open it. Dot. Tools. Yeah. So this is the final result. Whenever we apply the lambda expression, you know how to remove the redundant C character and statement, and you still have a challenge to modify the code like this. It's not difficult, but I give you a challenge to make sure that if you lack off some input in some field, the search result will take the last one, the input one, instead of take the always take the everyone to apply into the third condition. So for now, we finish with the most of famous needed and crucial feature of the task, like sort, create, update. For the delete and to save and to store the update everything into the database, we will move to the next part, the second part of the class section today. Before we move to the database section, connect the C# code with the database. I think that it's a time for you to back up the our project. That's mean why I do this. Just because in the next class section, in the second part, I will remove this one. Why I remove this one? As I said before, whenever we work with database, we must create an entity folder, to store all of classes that will be mapped directly to the table. So if we have a book table in database, we will have the book class also with the same column, with the same data type of column of the table, with the same with the field and the property of the book. So whenever we begin with this project, we have manually create the book class and the book category by hand, and type a column of the table in become to the property of an entity class. But for now, assume that we have the database already. And the test paper gives you the database script also. So use this to create the table and the database. So why don't you need to retype the same thing that you declare in database? So that is I will introduce you an exciting activity that will automatically regenerate this class for you. So the class is more and more complete, nearly complete, but we need to back up this at home to save the process we have done for this one when we apply this one also. So back up it, and later on to save the code, and later on we will remove this one and restore it by connect it to the SQL server. So we will have two versions. This version is run well with most of feature run well with the data located in the RAM, in the memory, and the second one is I will modify, add some extra class in here, and even this one will be generated from database, and I will add some extra in here and to modify the code. And for now, we do not want to work with the memory only. We also want to work with database also. So back up it to save our code and save our experience, and we remove and move to the another version of this one. We work with real database also now. So before we will back up this code, make that code is more clean code, clean solution. Yeah, clean solution is more important. I will tell you whenever we work with the database. Now, clean it. To remove the story behind this activity is to remove some redundant material and temporary file appear during we develop the code and during the Visual Studio run the code. So it's okay, and go to the storage folder to back up the code. Now I go to the out code folder. Yeah, here's our code, and we compress it to zip file. Yeah, to store. Oh, with the you to make sure that you can compress it, turn off the Visual Studio. Yeah, turn off Visual Studio. Right click and compress it. Just because this file is locked by the Visual Studio, so name it as a memory. Yeah, that's it. So for now we have a backup, and we will continue to work with this one and make the big modification on this project to work it to ask it to work with the database. So double click on this one to open it again, and we prepare something to work with database. So I also temporarily to terminate this video and to write and to record a new video for the second part. Thank you for all.